it's the old camera guy here to give you my top 5 tips for shopping for cameras at thrift stores. Tip number 5, watch for sales and discounts. We have a group of local thrift stores called Ohio Thrift that has 50% off sales 2 Wednesdays every month where you can get really good deals on all kinds of stuff. They also have a loyalty club that periodically sends coupons to your email address. Our local Goodwill has a loyalty card where you earn a stamp for every $10 purchase you make. After you collect 10 of these stamps, you get $10 worth of merchandise for free. Also, many thrift stores offer discounts on items with a certain color price tag, and these colors can change daily. I've gotten some gear 50 and even 75% off this way. Tip number 4, search the whole store. These days, most of the cameras you find in thrift stores are concentrated on one sad, lonely little shelf. But I can't tell you how many times I've also found cameras on just random shelves throughout the store. So check out the record bins, the toy shelves. You just never know where these cameras might show up. Oh, and don't forget to check the showcase where they keep some of the nicer items too. Tip number 3, map out a plan. Where I live in Central Ohio, thrift stores don't live in total isolation. You usually find them in groups of 2 or 3 within about a mile of each other. Sometimes I'll write down the addresses of all the thrift stores that are close to each other and then queue them up in the GPS so I can hit as many as possible in a fairly logical order. Whenever I take a trip out of town, I always look up thrift stores in my destination city and have their addresses handy. This way I can make them part of my itinerary too. Tip number 2, be patient. Last Tuesday I went to 5 different thrift stores and came home empty-handed, didn't pick up a single thing. And then Saturday I went to one thrift store on the south side and scored 3 point-and-shoots in really good condition for $1.99 each. 2 of them have prime lenses and one is a nice compact Yashica zoom. I'll be featuring these soon in a series of videos based on some of my recent thrift store finds. Make sure to click the bell down below to turn on notifications so you'll find out when these videos go live. The bottom line is, unlike a few years ago, you can't just go in expecting a great find every time. 4 out of 5 times you may go home again empty-handed and just disappointed, but it's that 1 out of 5 times that makes it all worth it. Keep going, keep checking back. And that brings us to tip number 1. Bring your own batteries. I always bring a bag of various batteries with me to the thrift store to see if I can get the cameras to fire up. If it looks like a dud that doesn't respond to new batteries, well, I'll usually pass. If there's just some mild corrosion in the battery chamber and the price is cheap enough, well, sometimes I'll take a chance and go ahead and get the camera anyway. You can click this magical link here to find out how to fix this dreaded battery corrosion. And there you have it. Those are my top 5 tips for thrift store camera hunting. I'd love to hear what tips you have too, so leave a comment below with your favorite thrift store tips or maybe just your best thrift store finds. If you like what you saw here today, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. You can find me on Instagram and Flickr as The Old Camera Guy. That's all one word. Thanks for watching, and as always, do some good, have some fun, and shoot some film.